everyone, I hope you're all well. So today's video is a Q&A video about skin. Now if you don't already know what skin is, it's a line of hijabs that I've launched recently, and if you want to know a little bit more about that, head off to my website, which I'll put in the description box, and I have a few videos that you can check out on YouTube as well if you haven't seen them already. It's about a week and a half since I've launched, and honestly the support and the media coverage that I received was nothing that I expected. Honestly, it has blown me away so much, and it makes me feel like I'm doing something right, and it makes me feel like I am able to do the things that I want to do, the things that I'm passionate about, and I really appreciate every one of you, every single one of you that has supported me so far, honestly, and I can't wait to give back even more. With the media coverage and everything, it's been amazing, but I feel like a lot of journalists have been kind of twisting the idea of my campaign, making it to seem something that it's not really, and I wanted to address it in a video because I feel like people are starting to criticize things that they don't understand. So the first question that a lot of people have been asking and a lot of people have been confused about is the actual campaign idea. So let me talk to you guys a little bit about this. I've been planning this. I've had this idea in my head for probably about a year now, and I only started working on it properly during the summer, just before the summer, and during the summer was when I was like, okay, I'm gonna actually start doing this, and I really want to do this. I've always wanted to do things differently. I know a lot of people are coming out with hijab lines right now, but I wanted to do something with an idea behind it, with a meaning behind it. Basically, I didn't want to just be like, here you go, hijabs, this one's called brown, this one's called black, this one's called beige. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do something different. I wanted to do something that will bring people together, because as I've stated on my website and in some interviews, I'm very passionate about culture, and I love exploring different cultures. Seeing the fact that there's not a lot of multiracial models in some modest fashion brands, and there is some modest fashion brands that do have multiracial models, I'm not saying that, but for the most part there isn't. So I wanted something that's going to celebrate people from all backgrounds, and specifically people of color, by the way, and I'm gonna put a big star on that because a lot of people have been saying, oh my god, there's no white scarf. I wanted the first launch to just be specifically for people of color. Whether you class a light-skinned person as people of color or whatever, because I know some people don't even class anyone that's not black as a person of color, but that's another story that we don't need to get into. But I really wanted it to be specifically about celebrating people of color. With the names of the hijabs, it was really hard for me with the names of the hijabs. I knew I wanted it to be something with different languages, but I kept on being confused on what exactly I wanted. Sometimes I would think, okay, maybe I can have like influential people, names of influential people for every hijab, but I've seen so many people do that before, and I definitely didn't want to call them by country names or names of the color or stuff like that, because everybody's done that before. I wanted something a little bit different with a little bit more of a meaning. So I had this eureka moment one day in the office. I was like, oh my god, marriage, and I wanted to play around with the word marriage. And at first I was gonna have each of the hijabs called marriage in different languages, but then I was like, no, that's too cheesy. How about words to do with marriage? And obviously when I talk about marriage here, I'm not talking about like marriage, marrying someone, or marriage between a man and a woman. Marriage in the sense that there is a togetherness, a bond. That's why I played around with the theme of marriage. That's why each hijab has a name to do with marriage. So for example, this hijab that I'm wearing is called Aure, which in Hausa means, by the way, please excuse my pronunciation in all these words, in Hausa it means marriage. And then we have Rukhsati, which means in Urdu, it's basically when the groom takes the bride away after the wedding. And Zafir, the lighter color, is in Arabic, and it's when everybody's doing all that noise and the dabke and everything and all that fun stuff in a wedding. And then Rusada in Somali, again, please excuse my pronunciation, it means bride. So I wanted something to do with different people, and that's how I got the names. I did that all myself. Of course I did speak to people from all these backgrounds, and I was like, what word do you think is good? What word do you... I was pestering. I had my intern who was Somali, and I was like, please find me a word. Please, let's find a word that sounds good and that people can relate to and people can understand. And it was a process. Everything was a process. Nothing happened in one night. Do you understand? I worked a lot for this, and the one thing that I'm very happy about and I'm very proud about is the fact that I did this all on my own. I funded this myself. I didn't get help from anyone. I was at point literally broke with zero balance in my bank account because I was working on this. I literally put sweat, flesh, money, everything into this, and I'm really passionate about this. So yeah, that's the campaign idea. It's not about nude and having to match your scarf to your skin. It's not about that. It's absolutely not about that. That whole pictures with the models wearing similar colors to their skin tone is simply for aesthetic reasons. If you don't want to wear hijab for your skin tone, you don't have to, and that's not really the point of my campaign. This campaign is not about matching your skin tone to a nude color. Okay, let me just get that straight, because everybody's bashing me about that, like, why would this isn't foundation, da da. Of course it's not foundation, and that's not my point here. I'm not saying that you can't wear black. Like, I'm wearing the black scarf and I am this skin tone, do you understand? So it's nothing to do with that, and that's clear in the fact that in my actual campaign photo shoot I have pictures of the models in different hijabs. So please, if you're gonna write me a paragraph about this, go and actually look at the campaign shoot, please. Thank you. What else are people confused about? I'm gonna go through some of the questions quickly now so that I can get an idea of what you guys want me to talk about. A lot of people have been asking if I ship to Germany, Indonesia and different countries. Let me make this clear, even though it's already in the Habiba Da Silva Instagram bio. By the way, I'll put the Habiba Da Silva IG right here, which is where all the skin stuff is on, and if you want to know anything about skin and everything else from my brand, it's all on this Instagram page, not on mine. Yes, I ship worldwide, so wherever you are in the world, I ship to you, and all UK deliveries are free. Okay. A lot of people are asking me about Restock, which is going to happen this week. Another thing that people have been criticizing me a lot about is the price. Now, how do I say this without... I don't know how to say this without being blatant, okay? As I said before, there was a point where I had nothing in my bank account because it was all going on this. I literally have put so much into the brand, the branding, the hijabs, the quality of deliveries I'm doing. I all wanted that to be special. Like, so many people were saying to me, why are you doing boxes? That's so expensive. I said to them, I want something that looks special. I want people to receive this package and be like, wow, it's not just any other hijab. It's actually something special and branded and presented in such a beautiful way. I'll show you what my boxes look like. This is one of my boxes. I have my name on it and my website, and we have stickers for the skin collection, and we have some tissue paper where your hijabs will be. I perfume them as well with the Versace perfume. I have postcards, signed postcards. I'm not just sending you a scarf with nothing. Do you understand? I'm giving you a little bit more, and there's so much more I wanted to do, but I couldn't afford it, honestly. This is the most I could have done. All the money that I've received from the first batch that sold out literally has gone right back into the business, because I have to pay for more stock, pay for more packaging, pay for delivery, because I'm paying for a very decent UK delivery for all the UK delivery orders, which is around £4 for each order. I really want you guys to think about it in the fact that I'm doing this all myself. I'm literally sitting down and working on this myself. I'm working every single day. I don't have weekends anymore. Seriously, I'm literally working every day tirelessly to get things sorted. If you don't agree with that, and if you can find the same hijabs in the market, feel free to go buy those hijabs in the market. I'm not stopping you. I'm not telling you you have to buy my hijabs. That's the thing, I don't understand why people are writing paragraphs and paragraphs. I can buy it for £3 in the market. Honey, go ahead and buy it from the market, I'm not stopping you. At the end of the day, I have a set audience, and the people who buy from me are a set people who I'm happy with. And if you didn't know already, 2 of the hijabs got sold out in literally 2 hours or 1 hour. One hijab got sold out in an hour, the other hijab got sold out in 2 hours, and everything else was sold out in 2 days. So I'm not really missing out on anything. So if you don't want to buy my hijabs, that's fine, you can go and buy something from the market. Will I have more colours? Yes. Inshallah, I'm hoping to come out with 4 more colours by next month. But I'm still working on it, and it's a little bit tough because the people that I'm working with, they're making it hard for me to make my own colours. So I really want to make my own colours, and that's gonna come out soon, inshallah. I'm gonna have like a huge launch for that. I'm really excited, so many things planned, but I absolutely cannot wait, and I can't wait for you guys to see what I have in store. So that's gonna be really exciting. Another thing that a lot of people are asking, and I understand the question, but I think the way that people are relaying this question has been very rude, and a lot of people have been asking why none of my models are Muslim or hijabis. FYI, one of the models was Muslim, and I find it rude that everybody was saying that she's not Muslim even though she is. You don't know if someone's Muslim or not just because they don't wear a hijab. Second of all, yes, all my models were not Muslim, and there's a reason behind it. Number one, I didn't pick the models from the campaign shoot. That was done by Waha, and we also didn't have time before the shoot. It was all last minute. We didn't have time. We couldn't go and find hijabi models. It's actually really difficult to find hijabi models, and I couldn't post anything about it on social media because I didn't want anyone to know what I was doing, because nobody knew what I was doing basically, and I didn't want people to know. So that just happened instantly. Things just happened straight away. Another reason why they weren't hijabi was because we had a guy at the shoot, and we wanted to take behind the scenes photos and videos with them without the hijab first, and then with the hijab. It was part of the campaign, so obviously someone that wears a hijab can't really do that, right? I wish people wouldn't go and bash the models that worked with me, because they did not do anything other than come and do their work and leave. That's nothing to do with them, absolutely nothing to do with them, and you don't really understand how the shoot happened and how everything came together. Do I plan to have hijabi models in the near future for my next campaign shoot? Yes, I do. Because now people know what I'm doing, I don't mind to be like, okay, if any of you are hijabi and models, please contact me. But honestly, I couldn't find any hijabi models. I honestly couldn't, and I couldn't put it out there because people would know what I was doing. And I find it funny that you guys are saying this because honestly, all the hijab companies that almost all of them that I know of, rarely anybody use hijabi models as well, so I don't know. A lot of people are asking if my brand is just gonna be hijabs. Definitely not. This was just the best thing I could start with a limited fund to do hijabs, but I have huge plans. I have huge plans for 2017. I already have a concept I'm working on, which I really can't wait to do. I'm collaborating with someone from another country, so I'm really excited about that, but I'm not telling you guys anything else. That's just the smallest hint you will get for now, but that's gonna be next year, inshallah. But for now, until next year, this is the only thing I'm gonna be doing because I literally can't afford to do anything else at the moment. And as I said, I'm funding this all myself. Nobody has funded anything for me. Literally all of it is coming out of my own pocket. Someone was saying that why did I match black to the dark skin girl? That's a really good question. I actually didn't want to do black at the beginning, but it was very difficult for me to create my own color at the time, so I used the black. Even the lightest shade, I wanted it to be a bit different, but that was the only thing I was able to do at the time. Will I have different colors other than black for darker skin shades? Yes. Yes, I will. Someone said, what is the main purpose of starting this brand? Now, don't get it twisted. Skin is not my brand. Habiba Da Silva is my brand. My name is my brand. And I've always wanted to have my own brand, but I just never could afford it until recently. And the reason why I want to do my own brand and have my own brand is because I want something that will last forever, because at the end of the day social media will always change, and the whole influencer idea will change just as TV is changing, and I always want to have something that's stable, and I think having a brand and having a business is something that is timeless and stable. I want something that's going to be part of my family and part of my kids' life. And also a lot of people have been asking about did I specifically pick this material, or how did I pick my material? Yes, I specifically picked this material. One of the reasons that I hadn't actually started, other than the whole funding thing, one of the reasons I actually hadn't started this collection sooner was because I couldn't find a hijab material that I completely loved. I know a lot of people are doing chiffon recently. I like chiffon, but it's not something that I find completely wearable. But with this material, I feel like I can wear it for any occasion, whether it's a classy event or the gym. I literally wear this all the time, and it's just so comfortable, and I think it's great for winter and summer because it's cotton, so it's breathable, and it's also quite fluffy, so it's great for the winter. And I just wanted something that will look good and you didn't have to try too hard with it, so I don't need to wear pins with this. It doesn't slip, it doesn't slide. That's one of the reasons why I really love this material. A lot of people are saying that, oh, other brands stock similar material. Well, yeah, a lot of hijab brands stock similar material. A lot of people do chiffon. Nobody's saying, oh, but they do chiffon and they do chiffon, you shouldn't be doing the same material. A lot of companies do different materials. That's completely fine. I don't know why some people are seeing it as a completely terrible thing. Another thing is, I want people to also remember the fact that I said that this hijab line is for everyone. It's not just hijabs for Muslims, it's not just hijabs for girls, it's also been modeled on guys as a neck scarf. So if anybody wants to wear it as a neck scarf, they can. You don't have to be Muslim to wear this scarf. I've seen this material sold in Zara and many other high street shops, and people wear it as a neck scarf. It's not necessarily a hijab. You can wear it however you want to, whether you're a hijabi or not, whether you're a woman or a man, whether you're young or old. It's so wearable for everybody. Why did I name the collection Skin? I named it Skin because I wanted it to have something to do with skin. You know, I wanted it to do with skin and culture and identity, and I think skin is a very powerful word to use, and it really worked for me. So that's why I used it, and I think it really works. A lot of people are saying, how is it for everyone if the campaign video is Who Run the World? At the end of the day, I'm trying to empower women, and through this and through that initial campaign, that was the idea. I wanted it to be about empowering us women, and that doesn't mean that my collection can't be for other people too, but the initial feeling I wanted to give was the fact that it's for empowering women, because I'm a woman and I created it, and I wanted it to be empowering first and foremost with other women. So that's why the campaign was with that song, and I specifically chose that song and got my music producer to edit it and give me a little remix, and I love it, and I love the campaign video. If you haven't watched it, go and watch it. It's completely amazing. A lot of people were saying, why didn't you do makeup? Guys, creating makeup is something I can't afford right now. I don't have any links with any labs or anybody in that industry, so it's something that I would love to do in the future. And if you work with cosmetics or something, hit me up please. Because I would love to have my own cosmetic line, but inshallah that's something I definitely feel like I want to do in the future, but right now it's completely out of my reach. I think that's kind of covered most of the questions that people have said. I just want to recap something. As I said, my campaign and my idea is about celebrating different people from different cultures, and I started with 4 because that's what I could afford at the moment, and that's the most that I could fund at the beginning. I plan to do another 4 and maybe in the near future another 8. We never know, but I'm definitely hoping to do a lot more on the line on skin. And as I said previously, this is not about matching your skin tone. If you want to do that, that's fine, but this campaign is the main aspect of this campaign is not for you to find your perfect nude in a hijab. It's about celebrating different people, and it's about wearing neutrals, because I'm a fan of neutrals and I'm a fan of neutral colors and neutral hijabs and clothing. So this is something I'm passionate about. So I wanted to show you things I was passionate about, like culture and neutrals and celebrating different people, and I wanted to do that in a hijab line because that also represents me and who I am and what I stand for. And also, as I said previously, I wanted the first campaign to be specifically on people of color. I'm going to introduce lighter colored hijabs using Caucasian models and a more bigger variety within the dark brown and tan kind of nude shades. So that is coming, I promise you. I'm currently working on that, and it's taking a lot of effort and time and energy and money, so just pray for me that I'm able to do everything that I want to do. I honestly can't thank you guys enough for everything that you've done and all the support and love that you've given me, because it honestly means so much to me. So thank you so much for that. All I can say is watch this space for what's to come, because I have a lot in store. I have so much I'm planning, and I can't wait for you guys to see what I'm about to do. The whole concept of bringing people together and the campaign for skin is gonna become bigger and bigger, and I can't wait for you guys to see what I have in mind. But in the meantime, make sure you go and check out the website, make sure you check out the Instagram, my own personal Instagram as well, because I do put quite a lot of things there. And if you have any other questions, just leave them below and I will try to answer them. As I said, I am gonna have another campaign shoot for my next collection, and that's gonna be next month or maybe a little bit later. But around that time I will be searching for hijabi models, so if you're interested and you want to be on board, make sure you keep an eye on my Instagram. Don't email me now because it's just gonna be forgotten. Email me towards the time where I actually request for models for that campaign. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As I said, this has been really overwhelming. I've had huge media coverage that I did not expect from huge brands. I have interviews that are coming up and stuff like that that I'm absolutely excited about, and I can't wait to see where this goes, because it feels good to do something by myself and something that I have planned myself and thought out all on my own. So thank you for appreciating me and my work, and I can't wait to do even more for you guys. By the way, I will have giveaways very soon. I'm just trying to like get on my feet with the whole delivery stuff and everything, because little did you guys know, but I have never actually delivered anything in my life before I started this business, which was quite funny actually. At the post office, I was just so lost. I was just like, what am I doing? What do I do? It was really embarrassing, but I'm just trying to get on my feet with everything, and then as soon as everything's in kind of order, I will be doing a lot of giveaways, not just with hijabs but other like gifts and stuff, so that I can give back to you guys for all the support you've given me. But if you've ordered one of the hijabs already and you have one, make sure to tag Habiba Da Silva on Instagram or hashtag Habiba Da Silva Skin, so I can feature you on my Instagram. And yeah, that's pretty much I think all I have to say for now. Thank you so much for your support. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye!